the war, Trump's war in Iran. He keeps saying he's basically won. Is there any substance to that?
Well, he hasn't achieved any of his objectives. I mean, he could any day say, I've won. Iran will still have its chokehold on the Strait of Hormuz. And they're not going to give that up. So, yes, Trump can declare victory, but he doesn't get to choose when this war ends. The Saudis will need to do some thinking about how strong is the alliance with America. They started this war. They were not able to protect Saudi Arabia from the drones and the missiles. How effective the Iranian levers are. These are asymmetric levers, closing the Strait of Hormuz, firing into the oil fields and the gas field. But I don't think we're anywhere near a negotiation.
So what does Trump has set a deadline of the end of this week for bombing, critical infrastructure.
I mean, he set a deadline of 3 days to bomb the power stations, and then again the Iranians will see that as weakness, unwillingness to see it through. No, I don't think he is, because I think the Iranians certainly would then retaliate with yet further strikes on the Gulf oil industries, perhaps the desalination plants, and whenever we got to that point, Trump has backed away from it. So I don't think he will. But even when the war of attrition finishes, as I said, the Iranians will hold the Strait of Hormuz. They are now deciding, filtering which ships will go through, depending on who's prepared to pay. I mean, if the Iranians are still saying, we control the Straits, we will decide who goes through. If you go through against our wishes, we'll fire at you. I don't think any Western country is going to put a warship there. You're just a few kilometres from that coast. Any projectile will be a risk, not just sophisticated missiles, but drones or artillery shells or little boats with bits of explosive on them. It is too dangerous. I don't think Britain or anybody else is prepared to put their warships there.